Time for episode number 10. It is time. Let's go to the eucalyptus forest. Just through here. One thing I'll say is that this is one of just the most beautiful locations in the game. Like, a lot of Wallaroo is really plain, but just look at that, man. And it looks like my quest arrow is bugged. Can I relog and fix that? Period, question mark. Yes I can. Okay, good. Alright, let's see who the first chatter will be.
Quite the sight, isn't it? This is the home of the Wallaroo Drovers. Those who abandoned corrupt cities not to seize the dream, but protect it. Specifically, to protect this. The Pink Lake. The last of the dream waters not trapped beyond the Great Barrier. But where is everyone? This forest is usually abuzz with the busy work of rangers and craftspeople. Have you seen anything odd around here, Wizard? Perhaps we'd best look around.
God has abandoned us. What's up, Nathaniel?
Quite something, this lake. Not a dried-up puddle in the middle of the desert, but the hub of an ecosystem stemming straight from dreams. By George, what the blinking blimey are those? Some sort of monstrous koala? These must be why no one is around. I think then someone must show these bounders what for. Have at it, Wizard. Bonesberry rules of magical combat, of course.
It took them, I don't know how many years to finally give a name for the rules of, like, the dual circle. I think that's great. Still love that they did it, though. I absolutely will be streaming later today, though. I don't know how much I'm going to do today, or tonight, rather, but yeah. Damn, bro, I'm getting farted on. Alright, shad waiting simulator.
Hey there, what are you doing? Don't look. That you? Well, get your friend on over here. Hey there, my name's Mo. That's a play on Morpheus, if you're curious, which some aren't. I'm the guardian of the dreaming. I am also the thought leader of the peoples of the forest. That means I lead with my thoughts, as you can no doubt tell. Now, who are you? Ah, the wizard. Even way out here, we've heard of the one who walked the reverie. It's a mindscape estuary that extends from the dreaming, that is. Like I said, it's my sacred duty to protect the dreaming. From the townies who would hock it, from the riders who'd unleash it, and from the drop bears who'd Not quite sure what they want.
Those are drop bears, the mythical koalas of legend that leap from the clouds onto their prey. And they don't seem very droppy.
Well, they were. Then they did. And now there's nowhere to drop, so they don't. We assume they're after what everyone's after.
Mighty Drover Kanga Rangers. This quest actually gives a lot of XP. However...
The Great Barrier. The last defense of the living source of Dreamwater. The only thing that shields it from the corruption of the worlds. Safe behind this wall, the dreamer sleeps, imagines, inspires us all. Not a bad job if you can get it.
Yes, I do recall. Indeed, it is why we have come. My associates free me from the clutches of Ned Colley. They wish to enter the Dreaming.
No, sorry. It's great you're safe, Joan Locke, but we're surrounded by enemies. Not just the drop bears. Worse things, scary things.
Ha! You missed, you gnarly nitwit. Ooh. Oh, right, they loop back around.
We've got some extremely moody young people riding around on leggy birds throwing things at us. That's why most of us are in the trees, safe from birds. Ranger Jack leapt into action like a rabbit. That's a little jackrabbit humor for you. He's not a rabbit, though. He's a kangaroo. No joke there. Maybe you can give him a hand, wizard. Can't let anyone pass the Great Barrier with corrupted influences about.
Shh. Listen to the forest. It's subtle, but they're there.
Ah! Down with the Dream Stealers!
That's the call of the Night Riders. They're all around us in the dark, waiting. I've sent rangers in. They don't come out. Or they do. But they're not the same as when they entered. They're whimpering, raving about deep red lights. That swoosh. Go in if you want, but I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. And I hate Jill more than anything. She knows what she did.
Okay. Sure, Ranger Jack. Let's get you to bed. First clearing.
Gah, look who it is. Another strange face come to Dreamsteal. Joke's on you, strange face. All our dreams is nightmares and pain. And now I use that pain to life-steal you. Lucky you. I'll just have to live with it.
Bro, what time is it at your place? It is currently 1:47 a.m. 2:45 a.m. for you? Yeah, East Coast. Just, it's demon hours. No matter where you are, I guess. Late night whizzing, yes sir. Starting a stream at 2 a.m. is evil. Yeah, I don't plan for this to go that long, honestly. It'll probably be just like an hour or two at most. No, I was enjoying questing through Selenopolis, and then I had to fight the Prophet and Enki fight. Yeah, that fight sucks. Yeah, it got in as an honorable mention for my Stonewall bosses tier list. Like, it's goofy. Whereas really playing all-nighters because you don't want to pay membership no more? Yeah, dude. That is honestly what it is. Because, like, right now, bro, my membership runs out on the 14th. And, yeah, given my current plan, it is possible for me to get there to the end of this series, really, is what it is. But yeah, basically I'm just gonna make 10 like a 2-stream type deal. And I knew that from jump, so it's all good.
Fine, zombie face. Go back to your empty life and think you won. But we are everywhere. Can you find us all?
I wrote a poem about my feelings. It has no rhymes because rhymes are hard and dumb, and I don't like you.
Crazy. What is the series about? Basically just playing through the entire game. Alright, Blade, and then honestly probably just a Barrage will do it with 9 pips.
I'm going to write a poem about you. And this one most definitely won't rhyme.
Dude. They need to, like, really work on their writing for this next arc. Some of this is just diabolical. No, it's you.
9, 10, you we live in a nightmare the olds make. Now they will fight through a nightmare of mine.
Nose picking time? Yes, sir, Drake Toys. That's what we like to hear. Peter Kid, all dialogue. I'm saying, bro. It's goofy out here.
One side sellies, the barrier
Okay, the
has to
next.
fall down. The dreaming has to flow and drown us all.
Alright, is this way?
You faced the sleuthing ones and leave to tell about it? Unexpected. But good job. I thought the emu riders all fled. Seems some stayed, some adapted. Indeed, the riders all started here. One day, I went to the Pink Lake to fetch a pail of dream water, and they emerged. The birds. The young Lyricans tamed them, rode them to kick at the Great Barrier. And when that got them nowhere, they went elsewhere. I was not so lucky. In the confusion, I was pushed by Jill. I fell down, but that's a personal matter. You should update Morp. I'll be here, seething.
Yeah, it feels like you will be there, seething.
The Riders accuse us of stealing dreams? Well, there's a fair bit of irony there. They tried to kick down the Great Barrier to get to the dreaming.
It is not an unfamiliar criticism, though. The townies often accuse our lot of having stolen the dreaming already.
Big talk from the Seize the Dream bunch, but it's not true. They just say that sort of thing whenever they can't make the extra gold coin. Really, it's on them. They drain all their resources and find they have nothing more to sell. That's what set the Riders off. I hear it in their heads. Thought leader that I am. Rage. Rage, and also toads. Dreams are weird like that. Sometimes there's toads. And then emus leapt out of the Pink Lake, followed shortly after by drop bears. Nightmares they are, made real.
But whose nightmares? And why? Something triggered these events. Something specific. Wizard, catch a drop bear.
And bring it to camp for studying. What are you going to do to that drop bear, Joan Locke? Wait a minute. I need to get this. And then get this. Yup. Don't actually think I know where the golden... Or no, I do know where the golden wattle is. Never mind. We good. Gas. Yep, get captured. L dance. Definitely going to enjoy.
I'm Ms. Locke. You intend for our resident thought leader to dreamwalk the creature and discern its origins. I know a tree that can do that.
Yes, it's all very simple and dangerous. Thought leaders ingest the dreaming in our walkabouts to gain our... Wait, do I know you?
I don't see how. I haven't been to Wallaroo in your lifetime.
So, you have been here before. There's an aura about you. Angry and sad. But you guard your thoughts well. Let's hope this beastie doesn't. There is rage, and theft, and trespass. I see the judges. I see frogs and souvenirs. I see nightmares and devils, and t-shirts.
My word! Frogs, souvenirs, devils, and t-shirts? That sounds like my resort. Why would a creature from the Pink Lake see that?
The same reason you fled it, mate. That place oozes corruption. It warps the dreaming. You brought them here, Joan. Only fair you go kick them out.
Or go talk to them at any rate. Wizard, would you accompany me?
I gotcha.
Apologies if Morp seems suspicious, Wizard. The Drovers are constantly struggling to protect the dreaming from their towny peers. They live in fear that somehow, if the wrong minds enter the dreaming, the entity that creates it will be corrupted. Suffice to say, I once exemplified that fear. My walkabout inspired me to create a garden paradise in the desert, a haven for any frog. It quickly became any frog who could afford it, and that range got narrower and narrower until, well, corruption, as Morp says. The resort is just down this way. Let's go see for ourselves what has become of it.
To Billabong Resort. Let's go.
What is happening here? What are these monsters? Where are the guests? The host?
Welcome to the Billabongs at Wobbegong. My name is Maeve, and I'll be your guide to the best luxury, food, and entertainment Wallaroo has to offer.
Yes, dear, I know. I founded the blasted...
Founded by Mr. Kane and Associate.
Associate?
This resort is packed with amenities for the frogs and frogs at heart. Follow me to the back for a tour of our wonderful facilities.
No, I just need to know where... she's gone. Come, Wizard. She'll know where to find a judge to explain what's happening here.
Run me my Dreamstone. Let's go. So you're planning to complete all of Wallaroo this stream? No, not all of Wallaroo.
Here, you'll find our unique boomerang range. It is undergoing a temporary pyrotechnic event. Everything is completely fine.
Madam, there are literally monsters standing out front. Do you know...
Did you know some of the water in Wallaroo helps dreams come true? It can. One dip in these ponds can inspire art and invention. Unfortunately, They are currently off limits due to a minor security issue.
The monsters, I take it.
But let me show you to our main resort hotel, where elegance is on demand.
Is she seriously leading us back out front?
That's what I'm saying. That's so much more running that I gotta do. Come on. Maybe I'll leave a mark back here. Why not? Oh, there's somebody named Dream Thief. That's who the drover should really be worried about.
You may have noticed the local fauna. Phantasmanian devils, we call the little rascals. Don't worry, they may look scary and ghostly. And yes, there have been malicious complaints from escapees about being swallowed whole, but they're harmless.
Escapees?
Now, let me show you the luxurious...
Enough. Enough of this insipid pageantry. I am Joan Locke, your founder and employer. Where is Mr. Kane?
Ma'am, I'm afraid Miss Locke ran into the forest to be eaten by penguins. This joke is in very poor taste. There's nothing funny about... Oh, no! No! No!
Oh, one of the monsters swallowed her whole! Hurry, Wizard, there may yet be time to rescue her.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to lean heavy on the empowers for this one. I'm gonna say that. I mean, 7,000 HP, come on. That part's kind of mental. I really might need to use 3 buffs here. And double hit, most likely. Wild Bolt. 0. Let's go. Can I make it through this turn without getting ifrited? Let's find out. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a shift chainy. That'll do some damage, but it won't put a 90 on me, so I think we're fine. Gotcha. Uh-huh. Well, we did come prepared for this, that is true.
Disgusting! Hostess? No, I'm a guest, and I am not paying for this!
Damn, man, I wouldn't either. Alright, we got 2 of the sun ones this time, so that's not too bad. Might be able to just blade and kill, assuming I don't get ifrited. Even if they do ifrit, I think it's the Boreas ifrit, which just puts traps on me, so it won't be too bad. Didn't even happen anyway.
can't believe I paid $1 million gold to be eaten by monsters.
Free real estate. I will take it. Crit fail. We did prepare for that. Though I don't know if a barrage will do all that, so I'll blade. Alright, Biden blast time. You can't even get $1 million gold. Where do you get that Cessna wallet from? I want it. I'm saying, bro. That looks like it could hold a lot of gold.
Did you save me last? Of course you did. Everybody always saves me last. I need a rest.
Dude, literally, the game made that happen. Don't blame me.
What? Yes, it was only 3 of us that got eaten. You're good. And I quit.
Quite understandable. Before you do, these creatures, what are they really?
They started popping out of the lagoons a while ago. We were told to ignore them, and that anyone who was eaten should have been less tasty.
I see. The monsters came from here, not the Pink Lake. You mentioned those lagoons make dreams come true. They aren't real dream water, are they?
Between you and me, no. It's food coloring, or dye or something to make them look dreamy. Seems like fraud to me. But that Mr. Kane's a piece of work. If you want to find him, talk to the local judges. One's coming out of the hotel now. Me, I'm going back to sweeping chimneys in Regent Square.
Oh, Judge Rosa! Jolly good. I know you've had a fraught history with the judges, Wizard, but she may be our best hope to understand this.
Do love double reagents. Might have to do some Dream Wander farming. We will see, though.
You are under arrest, wizard. Get down on your knees, put your hands on your head, dance on one leg, and sing the alphabet backwards.
Perhaps a reprieve, Your Honor. In light of the current crisis, we are here to help.
Ms. Locke, I heard you ran off to live in the wilderness. Turns out you were kidnapped by wizards. No, Wazas, I have grenades.
No, they rescued me. We came to investigate an infestation of drop bears in the eucalyptus forest. Seems you have similar problems.
Yeah, we've problems, all right. Beasties crawled out of the lagoons and started eating people. Nasty things don't kaboom like they should.
I see. And I take it my old compatriot, Mr. Kane, is securely hunkered down somewhere? How can we help?
Fine. I've got the boring job. Protecting the civvies. You help Judges Nelson and Lawless lock down the back area.
Wooden chest spotted. I was doing a run of the new gauntlet. It gives a lot of the reagents to craft the gear. Those ones look kind of nice for level 100. Interesting. May need to look into it.
You're under arrest! What? You're here to help? Then you're not under arrest. These lagoons have been nothing but trouble. First the water wasn't dreamy enough, then not clear enough. And now, they spew out devils and koalas and weird kicky bird things. We need to block these off best we can. You install barricades around these lagoons. I'll watch your back.
I don't know if anything else is good there. I don't sweat always like I used to. The robes and amulets are carbon copies of the like the library gauntlet stats, but then they give better cards. Like the robes give a brace, which is insane, and the amulets give an attenuate, which is also insane. So yeah. Me personally, though, I'm not going to go to all that trouble to farm it again. Not happening.
Help! Help! We need help!
The Solid Gold Lounge. Does it require a badge to craft it? Oh god, dude, those are the worst. Nightmare was bad like that.
Help! My ham-on-fly sandwich is too cold. It must be heated at once. I don't care about monsters. I am your customer. I am always right. Now, come forth that I might slap some sense into you.
I'll literally subjugate you to horrors unknown. Maya required you to beat the bosses 50 times, Nathaniel. That's how bad it was. One of my first videos when I came back to this channel was a Nightmare guide, because it was 50 fucking times to craft the amulets. It was insane. And yes, you did have to get the other stuff dropped. Naturally, you couldn't craft the robes and all that.
I hope you learned your lesson. I was promised elite accommodation and treatment. This is barely bronze class.
Dude, sign outside said Solid Gold Lounge. What are you talking about?
I'm going to go demand my money back.
Demand?
You the wizard that arrested Ned Colley? Yeah, brokered a deal, whatever. We're not brokering deals with these ghost monsters. You know what's weird? The Phantasms hate water. Kooky, right? They came out of water, but they sure do seem to avoid it afterward. I filled up some buckets from a pump. If you hang those around the cabins, we should be able to repel the beasties from the other guests. Then, you need to check on the admin offices. Mr. Kane is in there, and we haven't heard from him in a while.
Hate water!
You wretched, underformed, phantasmagorical curs! Leave my office post-haste, or I will unleash my wrath upon thee!
Lowly creature, I would not sully my hands to thwart thee. This most recent of guests seems poised to do it for me.
Personally, it's the best gauntlet Wizards made. I've heard rave reviews for it. I just don't know if I'll ever do it, just because I'm not really sweating either. W crit fail. $1,100. I don't know about all that. I'll just frenzy. Stands out very well. Yeah, it's definitely new and refreshing. I like that they did it. Anyone could do it. Is there to be the using the more forms available to you? Oh, that's cool too. Glad there's that. You don't have to like get a ton of gear and all that. That keep making me want to level my ice up in Safaria. Turn back now. It's just pain ahead of you, like I promise.
Felicitous timing, my most competent of compatriots. I shall reward your daring do with 1 coupon for a discounted room during the off-season. No, do not weep with the joy of this boon. 'Tis but a triviality. Now, I must be off to lend my incalculable intellect to the resolving of this crisis.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. Honestly, Billabong Resort is probably a really good spot to look around for spell elements, isn't it?
I love the smell of victory in the morning. Smells like explosions.
Victory? My good gracious judiciary, my resort is still practically overflowing with crazed cryptids.
Perhaps it serves you right, old bean. Especially if this is your latest ploy against the eucalyptus forest.
Oh, Miss Locke, you're still alive. Lovely. And none of those ploys, as you so curtly call them, have been proven. Mere accusations, not more.
Besides, if we're sending monsters to the eucalyptus forest, why are we stuck fighting them here, huh? I think we got us a common foe. We'll find out for sure tomorrow. We're launching what I like to call an explodition down into the pipelines that feed the lagoons.
I take it that would be an expedition that results in explosions.
You take correctly. I suggest you rest up at your camp. We'll come get you when the explodition begins.
Just curious, when you do get to the proper fight, you're just gonna call in Jesse for that? I have a strat, actually, that revolves around Snow Angel again. It's the same thing that I did on my fire when I soloed that fight. Basically, I'm going to fish for second for the first time ever, and then I'm going to try and get 2 blades down, or at least 2 blades down, and then, I mean, preferably 3, obviously, but I don't know how well that's going to go, especially with the stuns. But then I'm going to Snow Angel at the end of round 4, and then he's going to incendiate himself and his minions at the beginning of round 5. So this will go off in all of its glory when that happens, and I'm down for that. But there is, like, I did experience quite a lot of trouble doing that on my fire. It took a lot of resetting the fight, so I don't know. If it's taking too long, then yeah, I probably will just bring in Jesse, but hopefully it does not get to that point.
I won't be falling for this again. You're just another manipulator, seeking to use my fears to control me.
Oh, but I have such an honest face.
You, in fact, have a face of lies. You're just like Manticore, just like the others. You're all out to corrupt me.
Alright, paranoia. This is the easiest Dirk, I believe. Basically, just don't blade is the trick here. So we want a couple of that, couple of that, couple of that. And then that should be good to go. Does he know anything? I mean, I guess I could mammoth or you know what? I have an idea. I love just doing this. I don't even know if I should do that though, just because. Very well, I can Legend Shield and be fine, I think. Alrighty. In we go. Definitely gonna be going for the Ice Scion here. Alright. Let me just spam a bunch of different school pips. He incendiates himself. Incendiate just as a card just blows up every single overtime on the board. So yes, he'll incendiate me, but I'm hoping to tank that out, and then his dots will then incendiate on him and his minions. That's going to be the play. Honestly, I don't even need to pack that many shields. And I also kind of just want to see what he does whenever I just have a bunch of different school pips. Snow Angel goated, yup. Alright, don't need anything else. But I'll put down a feint, why not? What's up with her and explosions, I'm saying. It's crazy out there. Can I click my trap? Thanks. Alright, we officially have one of every single pip. So we're good here. Yeah, okay. You didn't need to do that. Didn't end up getting it after all. That's tough. I guess replace the fire pip. Yeah. Or honestly, yeah, no, replace the fire pit. Yeah. Maybe I should have packed storm shields after all, because I've been kind of just tossing and messing around in this fight. Okay, this should be plenty, I feel like. Right? Be a little tragic if it wasn't. 2 faints, 3 extra traps. It's only 12k HP anyway. No crit though. That does shake it up a bit. But it should be totally fine. I mean, it is a shield gambit. Yeah. It's all good, man. Even without a crit.
Are we all just the villains in each other's stories?
Crazy work.
Oh my, you do snore like a Grizzleheimer. Are you at least rested? Smashing. I think Judge Rosa is ready for her, explodition. You should join her. We have yet to determine if Morp's beliefs are accurate, and these monsters are made by Mr. Kane, though I wouldn't put it past him. I had the vision, he had the capital, and a ruthless streak I did not expect. He's tried multiple times to steal from the Pink Lake, and he is foolish enough to unleash monsters on his own resort by mistake. In either event, the answers likely do lie in the pipeline.
Alright, refill my potions and then we'll head over there. Because this is the Titalic fight, and that one is kind of painful, I'll say.
All right. Today's the day. Or night. Doesn't matter. This is where we separate the Roos from the Joeys. Many of you won't be coming back.
There's only 2 of us.
But to all of you who die, know you die in service of something greater than yourself. Know you die for salad bars, and spas, and golf courses, for lagoons and excessive markups, for towels that will never be returned. Know you die for a dream.
My dream! Rather, that is the dream of Wallaroo, as a significant economic power in the spiral. Is that not worthy of sacrifice?
Nah, politics ain't my arena.
One more time.
Nah, politics ain't my arena. This pipeline, though, is about to be. Come on, wizard. Let's go smear it with monsters.
That deck is violent. Let me pack my stuff again.
Everybody fan out. Something in here is causing these monsters and we need to find it. Wizard, you stay here as backup. If any of us yells out, you come running. Now let's go pass some judgment.
Something just dropped on me!
Help! Wizard, come running!
So you have claws. I have firepower.
Ice has some of the best looking spells in Drip. Real. I do like the ice aesthetic quite a bit.
What in the blinking blue blazes are these? Killer wallers? Drop bears, really? But koalas aren't bears, wizard. That's taxonomical nonsense, that is. See? It agrees. Now let's send it back where it came from.
So I need to really look into that Titalic fight. A single target spell is cast on Titalic while he has a shield. Forecast the mantle. And then at that point, I feel like I could probably go for like a thunder snake or something goofy. On the minion, maybe.
So those are what attacked the drovers? You sure they weren't working together? They look a lot more drover than towny.
My helmet! Oh, crikey, it's useless against their teeth! Somebody help me!
Oh, she's always complaining about teeth. Go check on her. I'm going to find evidence of drover intrusion.
Oh good, the wizard is here. Go bite them instead!
Bro, what? Just throwing me to the wolves. Green oak. Very cool. For this, I probably will frenzy up and then try and go for a double hit combo. Thank you, Kanye. Very cool. Oh, wait. Huh? So how many pips do I have? That's a chainy. Okay, yeah, we're good then. Alrighty. Stun gaming. Very cool. I guess I don't have much to do. Or, sure man, just steal a pip. Why not? Oh damn, that does mass. No crit block this time, so do we get him? Just shy.
Sorry about throwing you to the beasties there. But in the heat of the moment, I just thought, eh. Now this pipe is leaking and the water looks weird. I'm not sure, mind, but I'd swear it was dream water. That can't be right, though, can it? Kane was only authorized to pipe in regular water. Where would he even get this much of the dream stuff? I'll keep looking here. You should go tell Roz about this.
Water, water, water. Give me all the water.
Yeah, I get it. You're Mr. Kane. Very subtle.
All the water, all the dreams. They are mine. My fuel, my feed, mine.
That is unlawful impersonation. And the punishment for that is explosions. Wizard, want to stomp all over this metaphor?
I would be delighted. Just let me put some paints in. And perhaps an elemental blade. And let me pop a potion as well. And equip my resist pet. There we go. Perfect. Let me use this blade first so I don't screw it up.
It's ever so sad.
The bear. Okay, the bear does not know Earthquake Gaming, so we're good to go. Neither of them do. Oh, what? Oh no, that's just an occasional cheat. Interesting.
That's not funny.
No, I shouldn't have even done that this round. I don't know what I'm thinking. Can I use this blade, please? That's the stun, isn't it? I hate it here. Okay, so I'm just gonna operate under the assumption that we can't blade. Alright, there's that. I'm gonna be right back. Or, let me let this turn go first, and then I'll be right back. So, the idea is I use that potent on Tidbit. I get the mantle. Then I blade. And then I fizzle something. That's what we want to have happen. And we got the snake, so we're good to go, pretty much. Be right back.
That's not funny.
The blades swap back over if you fizzle. Gotcha. Let me just do that then. Although I will say if I don't fizzle right now, we have a problem. Okay, we're good. Alright. Yeah, I might just blitz him this turn, to be honest. I don't want to take chances. This is a max pit barrage, so we should be fine. Alright, yeah, we're good. Never underestimate the power of Biden Blast.
That was a lucid dream. A physical manifestation of the dreaming. You can't blow those up. I've tried. And you say you saw dream water coming from the pipes. Ugh, is it that obvious? Are we that dense? Kane said he used food coloring in the lagoons. Well, if those monsters up there are dreams, draining the lagoons will stop new ones from appearing. Just hit the valve over there. Mr. Kane ain't gonna like this. I'll deal with him. You should find Ms. Locke. She helped build this place. Maybe she knows more than she's saying. Lousy politics. Should just arrest everyone.
So the lagoons were dream water after all. That madman actually did it. He drilled under the Great Barrier. I told you Kane's tried to steal from the Pink Lake. But it's worse than that. I helped him. That was my walkabout lesson. Bring the dreaming to all. That's the appeal of Wallaroo. Its only appeal, some say. But the Drovers rebuffed us, so we adapted. We couldn't bring the real dreaming to all, so brought the idea of it. We dyed regular water and called it dreaming. Corruption is a slow thing. It creeps upon you by inches. My dream to share the source of my inspiration became a dream to profit from it. What would you pay to take a dip in the stuff dreams are literally made on? A lot, it turns out. Even for the placebo effect of our recolored pools. For Kane, it wasn't enough. He wanted the real thing. So stark was his greed, it highlighted my own. So I left and helped the Drovers thwart him. But if he managed to slant drill beyond the Great Barrier and pump Dreamwater straight here, that fool could spark a war. Come on.
Oh, what is the vexation if I pilfered a small quantity of dream water from the infinite reserve of the Drovers?
'Cause we have a treaty to do exactly not that. This is the sort of thing that could lead to civil war.
Is that not already transpiring? Those marauders on the avian steeds, are they not Drover-born?
Could be they're behind these monsters, trying to take back the dreaming, even though it should belong to all of Wallaroo.
The Emu Riders are not allied with the Drovers. They're attacking them as well. Attacking them with drop bears. Blast me for a fool! The answer is obvious. The Emu Riders are unleashing the monsters upon both groups. We must tell Morp at once.
Yes, Miss Locke, go play with your backward allies. I have dreams to sell.
Do not mistake me, Mr. Kane. Your unlawful exploits will be among my topics of discussion as well.
Alright. Nope, that was just right back here. That's right. Oops. Alright, well, at least I can get this now. And I'll just head to the traveling truck. Why not? I find it crazy that there are over 118 wizard guilds. It's kind of mental. Eucalyptus forest. The outback is so big, they put 2 transport trucks in there.
Poor.
No, don't care. Didn't ask.
The drop bears still appear to be in full force. Shutting down the resort's access to the Dreaming didn't help.
No, it wouldn't then, would it? The damage has been done, I'd say. The townies and their allies corrupted the Dreaming then.
Yet it is only the emu riders who benefit from these incursions. Or at least tame the beasts that cause them. But what is actually manifesting them?
We saw Freddy Croker trying to create a projection of himself from Dreamwater. Maybe he's making monsters for the riders.
Hey now, that's missing the point, mate. It's not just one outsider. It's the townies that invite them. They're the problem. Always. Always have been.
The lead rider told you to jump in a lake for answers? Some feuds transcend time and reason. But the Dreaming remembers. Be mindful, wizard.
Lake of Ire. Okay, quest number 58, 59 inside, and it's Morp, and then Mr. Kane, and then that will be where I end this part.
Boo! Miss me, wizard? Don't worry, I'm not here to fight. Not this time. I want you to see, to understand the chaos of Wallaroo. Let's watch.
Look at this place. A world of water that is not water. Of thoughts and revelations that float on tides of imagination. As we sail these seas, we must drink of the waters slowly to build up our fortitude so we might face the dreamer at its center.
Yes, the solution is here, I feel it. This is where we will find the tools we need to solve our great problem. We must let nothing stop us.
Is that the faithful dragon or the blue? This is the blue dragon that I found in the crown shop for gold. Pretty much. One shield is at the World Trade Center. Alright, so Morp should be okay. It's mostly just a shrike up and beam her kind of fight. 85 HP be like?
Seas of dreams, they say. Whatever could they mean?
Whoa.
You let in the outsiders and they corrupted the dreaming. Even now, their wayward thoughts are swept up in the waves.
Some maybe. Some bring new ideas. Things we'd never in a million years think of. To enrich the dreaming. The dreamer has only ever been seen by Wallaroo. Imagine what it could create if fueled by diverse experience.
We don't have to imagine. Others already took from it, used it to inspire terrorists. We can't let that happen again. We will stop you, by any means!
Oh, dude, is that a fatty 80? That's insane. Alrighty then, I suppose. I'll get the double hit ready. Moon. Frenzy, go for the hit. That's gonna be the play. W upload, can't say how excited hit Walroo though. What's up, Dirty Nacho? Yeah, it's a challenge for sure. But you will get through it eventually. I mean, even though you're doing, 1100 damage to some mobs, but is what it is there. $42.31. It should do enough, I feel like.
What, oh, what did they do?
We had no choice. They would have tainted everything.
But the cost. Already entire species are declining in these drier climes. Juggernaut crabs, emus, gone.
A terrible sacrifice, but a necessary one if the Great Barrier we raised protects the Dreamer from further corruption. Then our watch begins now. Let all those who would twist the dreaming fall.
This might do it. And if not, I've got a barrage pretty much ready. So, we up. Ah, never mind. This is not doing it. Good old Catalan. Still a decent damage. Still though, blade into hit is what's gonna have to happen. Alright. He can caddy again, but I'm just gonna hope that he doesn't. Yeah, that did plenty of damage.
So how about that? That shock you feel, that surprise. Now imagine you've been told the opposite your whole life. Not hard to guess why the young koalas and wallabies are rampaging, is it? Just what I wanted them to do. Because every mind in Wallaroo is still connected to the Dreamer through the faint traces of dream water remaining. It's not a lot, but it's enough. Every scream, every monster, every terror and attack flows through that dreaming and fuels me, makes me stronger, makes my creation stronger. Now, what will you do with this knowledge? Can't wait to find out. Oh, until Judge Veg, I said hi.
Currently questing my death and storm near Wallaroo now. Hopefully I'll have a decent time, you think? Are you questing them together? Because if so, like, you'll be really good.
Did you just come out of the Pink Lake? What did you see? Ah, that. Yeah, it's true. Once upon a time, Wallaroo was covered in the dreaming. Then the drovers built the Great Barrier and dried it out. It was an ecological disaster. Not a secret, but not something they bring up, you know?
Yes, I can imagine. Yes. So, Freddy spread this knowledge to the disaffected of Wallaroo, armed them with monsters and mounts. Why?
Don't know. If they're after the Great Barrier, why attack Hope Springs? It's in the wrong direction.
Unless chaos is the goal? The monsters here ignite old tensions between townies and drovers. The Emu Riders lead to judges seizing Dingo lands.
Hope Springs closes off, enraging tourists and those who depend on them. And all the while, Freddy says he gets stronger.
No, could he still be in the dreaming? Growing fat off the tension he spreads to the minds of Wallaroo? If so, we must settle things down.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you'll be fine then. It's mostly just the solo experience that kind of just sucks. That's really all it's about. Like, the solo ice experience is no fun, but, well, okay, definitely do prepare for the solo Urk fights. You've probably heard of them, and I covered them in the video today, so just be ready. And for your Storm, I would say probably lean on your Scion a lot. Just don't go second, is what I'm going to say there.
I don't recall giving you permission to enter the Pink Lake. That's awful rude, mate. Not very neighborly at all. I don't care what you saw.
What? Wizard, that can't be. I assumed the Dreamer constructed the Great Barrier to shield itself, but you did it, Morp? To hoard the dreaming?
No, to protect it. Yes, there were some consequences. Altering an ecosystem will do that. But you don't know what the townies unleashed.
You destroyed your own world!
Because of you. I mean, because of what was done to encourage you and others, and the terrible dreams the worst of the spiral brought to life.
And now, someone is in the dreaming, manifesting nightmares through trickles of water left behind. But those nightmares, drop bears, reflections, they're not the townies. They're you. Your paranoia made real. You have to let...
I have to do nothing. This environment is honestly getting a...
Say that again.
I have to do nothing. This environment is honestly getting a bit toxic for me. So I'll just go over there to the gatehouse and never let you through.
Let's keep that in mind. Yup. Those are going to be the main challenge when you get there.
Morp, please, we can sort this out. I don't know what happened in the past or why you did what you did, but...
Not me. My ancestors. They built the Great Barrier because strangers came here, right up to the Dreamer itself, and made something horrible. An engine of evil it was, that could reshape the spiral. Even the Great Tree could not perceive it. We could not allow another such creation. I thought you understood, Joan Locke. But your business partner steals our dreams even now. He will make another grand evil, and I won't let him.
Alright, this should be good enough. She's got some res. But all in all, it won't be too bad. I'm not a life or a death wizard. So, I think we'll be alright just to go through and blade up, feint up, and then bite and blast for the kill. Big dub. I'll use my resist pad actually. So they got some health on them. So I've got a strat for Mr. Kane who's coming up. And I'm not sure how well it's going to work. But we'll see. Going to involve sending a snow angel to get the hostages out and then go for the kill. My hand is absolutely demonic right now. It's kind of crazy how I've barely taken damage. I didn't even expect that. Well, this is gonna be a hit, but, you know, we'll be alright. Only 1200. How much outgoing damage does she even have? 94. It's not that much. Alright, we will shrike and then go for the kill. That will be the play. Biden blast. What are you wearing to consistently get shads? Honestly, Wallaroo just feels like you get more shads. It's something I noticed. Because I'm only wearing one piece of shad gear, and that's my Malevolent Ice Boots. So, I don't know if that explains anything, but maybe it does.
Mop, listen to me. I did not know what Kane was doing, and I will put a stop to it. But think this through. This Freddy Croker slipped into the dreaming. He's still there, speaking to your people in their sleep, enraging them with your secrets. Every night, with every dream, he fractures your world even more, driving you all mad with the offenses of your ancestors.
And the madder he drives us, the more powerful the nightmares he can create.
Precisely. And whatever his ultimate goal, it cannot be good if these are the means to achieve it. So, let us work together to stop him.
Alrighty, back to camp.
I knew we shouldn't have hidden our history. I said to myself, Mop, it's just going to make people rampage across the outback. Let this be a lesson. We should listen to the voices in our heads. And right now, mine is saying Kane is still stealing the dreaming. Can you hear it?
Chances are those pipelines are how Freddy got in there after you turned us away. They're a security risk.
So it is agreed. Kane steps down and answers for breaking the pact between the judges and drovers. Then we enter the dreaming to pursue Freddy.
Man, I feel like I know you from somewhere. Right there on the tip of my brain. But sure, overthrow Kane and I'll trust you to fight Freddy.
Then once more into the resort, Wizard.
Yup.
Oh, thank the Rainbow Serpent you're back. Kane's gone mad, Wizard. Mr. Kane did not like that we turned off the lagoon pumps. He's been yelling for us to turn them back on since you left. I told him about the Dreamwater Treaty. He did not care. And then Judge Nelson sided with him and they both took the cabins hostage. Normally I'd just storm in there, rangs a-booming. But he's gold class, so the handbook says discretion. Besides, Nelson knows all our tricks, but not yours. This has gone too far. Break into the cabins and bring down Kane.
Okay, so with this in mind, yeah. Alright, take those out, take that out, that, and we're gonna Snow Angel him. That's gonna be the play. And then from there, we can go for a barrage if we need to. If that doesn't work, I do have Count Crocula. Listen to the voices in your head, real.
Kane! What in the blazes are you doing, man?
Maintaining my investment. Absent that Dreamwater, what do we have? A cozy mid-tier resort? I can't charge 500,000 gold a night for that.
But that wasn't the point. We were meant to create a refuge, a haven in the desert. For everyone.
Oh, don't give me that. Your eyes glinted gold just as mine did when the prices went up. It was your idea, Miss Locke, your dream.
If the dreaming so enlightened you, shouldn't you want everyone to try it? And nothing wrong with making money for our efforts.
Placebos won't work forever. We have to sell the real thing. The dreaming stays here. The prices stay high. And, Wizard, I should get a nice reward for shipping you off to Lord Rottingham personally.
Anything but that. Do you recommend I start another character on another account? I'm so tired of soloing, but the thought of going through everything again makes me want to die. I will say one thing.
Careful now.
It's definitely, from an objective point of view, 2 accounts is better than 1. But that also means you're going to be paying for 2 memberships. So that is really just the big thing with it. It's good if you can afford it, is basically what I'm saying. Certainly recommend double questing. It's effective and very fun to play dual schools. Yeah. It's good. You just need to be able to afford it. That's the big thing. Alright. This blade should be enough, I want to say. Or I'll frenzy up, actually. The mash. Actually gambited those weaknesses, so we're good. What's up, Lola? Welcome to the chat. Alright, so we're gonna give this strat a shot. This will do damage, and it will... okay. It'll do damage, and it'll get hostages out before Mr. Kane. So it should be good to go from there. Yeah, he can block all he wants. The point is to just get the hostages. Then from here, we will just blade. And then go for the barrage once the hostages are taken care of. Doing trivia right now. I love how they say Storm is the school of our creativity, and the creativity in question is spamming Tempest real. That is very true. Looks like we need to wait another round for those. another round? What's with that? What's going on? Let's get a balance pip. That's not a good sign at all. Yeah, no. We're gonna have to reshuffle and go for an angel again. I love Wiz, I love Wiz, I love Wiz. Yeah, the Auras don't work like absorbs. You have to hit them with 6,000 damage immediately. That's insane. So, like, tell me I can't just do this, please. 12 pips of barrage, that should be fine. But he's gonna die, isn't he? That sucks, though, because it's like, that was my strat. Because he'll revive. And they're not even dead. What the hell?
Careful now. Mind the hostages.
So how do I kill them? They're getting healed. 6,000. Okay, so it looks like the plan didn't work. We're gonna have to go back and fucking... Oh my god. So how much do I have to do? Is it 6,000 or 10,000? I'm also, like, half convinced this fight is just bugged. Because it's always, you know, thrown random shit my way the whole time. Because I've done this fight 7 times up till now. This is the 8th. Excuse the random question, but can you get shiny scales at fishing level 1? You could probably find... Well, I would say you can find them in the bazaar, but given recent updates, you may like chill in the bazaar and try and see if that'll work though. 6,000. All right, I'll take your word for it, but I also have a hard time believing that a buffed 12 pip snowball barrage did not do 6,000. So I don't know, man. I'll throw out a bubble this time. See if that changes anything. Blade stack into a giant, then finish him off with a barrage. Alright, I got you. So I'll just,
Mind the hostages.
So... It's just the problem is I can't do all of his health. That's the big deal. 13,860, but I need to do more than 6,000. And I know at this point I can do more than 6,000 with one hit. But I sent a buffed 12 pip barrage, and it apparently doesn't do 6,000, so that's cool too, I guess. Ghost block probably. The hostages? Let me mouse over this one more time. There is a 5% chance that it actually didn't kill. Just because, you know, Wiz. But yeah, there's no chance they could block. The only thing that must have happened is I didn't roll the crit. That is the only outcome that I could see. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Balefrost now, then Giant, then Blade up again. My viewers are bacon now on the last fight of the stream. That's crazy. But if this doesn't do 6,000 with, you know, 3 buffs, I'm not sure what will. Drain spells bypass the aura? Yeah, that would work if I was a death. Alright, hopefully this does 6,000 and not 13,000. Alright. And the crit. 3 buffs. There we go. Looked like the mark was somewhere in the 8k range, actually, so maybe this fight is just spaghetti code, like all these others.
Worthless hostages can't even stay captured! Worthless hostages can't even stay captured!
Alright, so now the fight should be significantly less AIDS. Let's blade, bite and blast. Maybe I should start getting balance pips. Just in case, you know. Alrighty, blade one more. I'll frenzy. Why not?
Show you corruption!
It's honestly crazy that the little 12 quest streak that I planned to do for this stream took almost 2 hours. Death is the biggest cheat code in the game, changed my mind? Yeah, for sure. Without a shadow of a doubt it is. It's really, really good. And if Lance is right in saying that a spell like Scarecrow would just straight up go through that aura, like that's insane. Alright, surely this does 5,200 with 3 buffs. Yeah, for sure. Got him. Goodbye.
No! No! I can't fail! I'm too good at business!
Tar, as they say. At any rate, I'm off to demand a refund.
Blimey, as they say. You know this won't change anything. Wallaroo needs tourism. That tourism needs the dreaming. What else do we have? Exciting opportunities to be eaten by a flying shark? No, there will be other attempts. Rosa may be a soft touch, but the Prime Minister won't be. The current arrangement won't stick much longer. The dreaming will be seized.
I'm sure it will. It's only been 12 quests. They yap a lot in Arc 4, don't they? They do, bro. It's crazy out here. Let me see, because how many fights have there been? Okay, so started on Drop Bear Gorgeous, that's 1 fight. Mighty Drover Kanga Rangers, 1, 2, 3 fights. 4th fight, and the quest after, and then 5, 6, 7, 8 with the Paranoia boss, 9, 10, 11 in the Titillate dungeon, 12, 13, 14 in the Lean Lake, 15 with Morp, and 16 now with Mr. Kane. So there was a lot of fighting, just still. At this point, though, I am sure that when I go to do my last little bit of the stream, which will be later today, by the way. But when I go to do that, it will not take nearly as long, because this is an extra 2 hours that I just axed, so we're good.
Oh, soft touch. Me? Oh, I'll kick him in the eye. At least you got the hostages safe. This is why I don't care about politics. Just the law. Yeah, good point, Wizard. Can't have one without the other.
Yup.
Okay, let's put our heads together here. Way I see it, Wallaroo has no economy without selling the dream, as it were. But some people's dreams shouldn't be fulfilled. Townies and drovers both make good points. Both act like idiots sometimes. So, the solution would seem to be explosions? Huh?
In this rare instance, I fear explosions are not the answer. The monsters you face are your reflections. You must find a way to improve what you see.
Hey, Joan, turn around. I think you have a clone behind you.
With violence. No, not violence, the other one. Talking. In the neutral Wobbegong. You bring the drovers, Mizlock. I'll take the wizard.
Back out to the Wobbegong territory. And I guess eventually I'm going to need to do this quest. Get myself some wrenches. And dream water. And amulets, actually. Maybe I should take the quest now. To the Wobbegong. Actually, maybe this is quicker. Thinking about it. Knowing where it's gonna put us.
I don't know if I'm up for this, Wizard. Negotiations are delicate, careful things. Feels like you brought a hammer to knit a sweater. But even this dull hammer knows we can't keep bickering like this. It's going to escalate. It always escalates. So let's see what we can do. If we can get past this tree, we'll have a nice little clearing in which to hopefully not ruin townie-drover relations. Now, how to move the thing?
Leave it to me, mate. I'm an expert at communing with nature. Oi, nature! Open up!
I could have done that.
With grenades.
Looking for the olds?
No, not going to listen to you. Alright. Well, that is going to wrap up this stream just for the time being. The second part of Season 5, Episode 10 of the budget walkthrough will be coming later today. I got some things I need to do, so I just decided to knock out some of this just while I could. So there is that. Thank you to everybody who came out for this part of the stream. We are on quest number 62 of 83, so we will in fact be finishing Wallaroo in the next stream. So yeah, that'll be it for this one. So thank y'all for watching. I've been Ice Gold. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave like 50 comments for the algorithm. My Discord is down in the description if you want to chat with me some more, and I will see y'all later.